Hello, everyone. Welcome back to something new. This is Sharon here. Tonight, I'm going to talk about spell work. Um, the only reason I decided, well, it's stages, right? If you want to go back and check it out, my videos, it's like I'm going through stages. So the first stage is like I don't even know what's going on. I'm just me. And then the next stage is I'm finding out little things that was done and which the demons or the wicked people, they call it spell work. They call it like, oh, magic. You'll hear a lot of that in certain online communities, right? So I went through the dark night of soul. I went through this. I went through a healing period, which I would be glad to share with some decent, honest people when if they ever need any help with this gang stalking business. I mean, not help with the gang stalking, but help while you're going through the gang stalking. I can't even say I'm going to give you help to stop it because these people are relentless and really like disgusting. You have to have a strong stomach to even have these type of people pass your mind every now and then, because if you don't, you just start throwing up, because it's like how gross. Like, who thinks of these things? Who does these things? Like, why would anybody want to hurt anybody like that? Like, you hear about it, right? Online you'll see like, oh, this one like that Harding skating girl there. She went and hit the other girl on her knee because she was her competition. She didn't want her to win the skating, right? So this, when people do this stuff, you see it online, you're like, oh, how gross. They did that? Oh, that's really bad. But when it happens in your life, right? When you're perfectly well, right? And you go to bed and you wake up and your foot feels like you broke it in the night, and it's impossible. These things are impossible. So if you wake up with these all of a sudden pains, perhaps you're getting visited in the night. And before um, before somebody said that to me, I'd be like, come on, please. But after it's happened to me and I realize it's been happening to me for a long time, perhaps since I was about 14, 15, maybe, that, these things was occurring. Anyways, I, I've been through it. So when I'm telling you that, you know, I'd wake up and say, oh, I just feel like I had lead in my mouth, or I had this time these people knock you out. Listen, they'll do anything, put garbage in your mouth, right? They do anything. If we check online, you see certain things that they have posted, and you look at this, say, well, this person wouldn't want to agree with that. That person didn't agree with that. They simply knock you out and do whatever they want. It's like from 12 o'clock to 7 o'clock in the morning, just before you have to put your kids to bed. You wake up like you went to bed, like I went to bed like 10, and I waking up, you feel like shit. You wake up, you're tired, you're drained. You're like, I had more than 8 hours sleep. Why do I feel like this? You know, that's abnormal. Don't, I mean, like me now, per se, right? Because I have been through all of this stuff, right? I don't even stop thinking about no sleeping business right now, because I understand that these demons will leave their house, wait till nighttime come. Okay, for example, let me tell you something, okay? There's this woman, okay, that sets an alarm. Remember, I'm getting gang stalk, right? She lives with her son and all this shit. Close by, across the hall, whatever. Every 4 o'clock in the morning, remember this woman I go to work, every 4 o'clock in the morning, she goes to the garbage, okay? Even if it's just with one little piece of paper, she goes to the garbage, okay? She goes there to let out her son to run the goddamn building. Because there's no reason that you have to set up an alarm to wake you up to put out the trash, right? So every morning, I can hear her come out and she's supposed to already been back in her house. Like it's just a click and get back. But she's out there for a minute. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. This old lady, right? So, and then she lives with her son that's running around the building, doing all kinds of stuff with the other people in here. You understand? These people they're sick, right? And then, so that's a form of spell work. Like, he need to get out to go do the things that he does in the night, right? So she opens up the door, big distraction. She goes to the trash. She goes, and then she takes time, whatever they say to each other, and then she locks the door, and he goes about his business running around the building. It's a form of spell work, right? If you see somebody, say you travel around, you go from one city to another one, and you go to one city and you see somebody, and then you leave that city some years after and you go there to another city and you see the same person that you just saw in the other city. Then a couple years down the line, you move into a building and who do you see? The same person that you had seen there and you have seen there before and you have seen there. You wonder now, come on. It's a form of spell work, a form of gang stalking. Okay? Now, these people, remember, they have they have they have infiltrated the building management system. They have infiltrated even some of the justice system. You see, when they infiltrated the management system, it's a form of spell work, my friend. Do you see, like, if you got a job and like you're just there and all of a sudden they get a call and all of a sudden everybody looking at you sideways, you wondering what the fuck, I do my work. I work hard, like what's going on, right? It's spell work, right? If they come and they want, they per se, they'll give stuff like this. They'll say stuff like this. Look away. They're going to lose their beauty. And then they come in and they start crunching up your face like this. They start holding your face in messed up ways, trying to make your nose big. They're trying to do this. They're trying to do this. They're punching you in your eye every time they come in to rape you or sexually assault you, whatever. I don't care, because as far as I'm concerned, YouTube has allowed all kind of slander and assault to happen, right? So if I want to say rape, I'm going to say it. If they like to exit out, well, whatever. But it's a kind of thing, like, it happens, and so we're supposed to be able to just say it like it is, or sexually assaulted or whatever, right? So they'll do things to you, right? And they'll get back on and they'll say, well, I'm going to get some graveyard dirt, you know? And then you wake up, you feel like, oh my God, like what happened? Like, I don't wake up with bad breath. You understand? So if it happens, boom, lets me know that it's spell work, right? Okay, so these people will get in your house and go and find even your period stained drawers. I don't care. I just have to say it like that. And drug you, put it on you, whatever they do, drug you. They have sex with you. They post these things online and they act like they're getting away with anything. It's spell work. So, um, when I first started to wake up, to things, and I was like, wait, what the hell? These people are posting me online and doing all kinds of things, right? And I'm like, okay. I get online and I'm like, I put my name in OnlyFans, right? And I come up with mushroom, and then nobody had to tell me that they put my vagina on it. Nobody had, all I had to see was the mushroom and this freak of nature, this white guy. Cause I'm not racist or anything like that, right? But I'm pointing them out as I see it. If it was a black guy, I'd say, oh, this black guy. But it was a white guy. I don't know. I have never seen in my life. I could tell you this, he was a freak, weird, probably running around when they were drugging me, taking pictures of my vagina and posting on OnlyFans and making money off of that. I don't really care anymore. And I'm not scared. You understand? The other day I was sitting there and I'm like, I was watching oh, by the way, that mushroom thing, that's another sort of spell work. Like, they want to embarrass you with your crotch. So if you feel embarrassed by your crotch, I'll tell you today, don't. Especially if you didn't open your legs and show your crotch to anybody, don't feel embarrassed about it. If they drug you and did it, well, that's they're bad. You know, we're especially as adults, but there's young kids too that these happen to, and that's why I'm here to tell the young kids: even if you did, who are they to do that? Give it to the law. Don't even fret yourself about it. Don't think about it again, because everything that you have posted, everything that you have, it's normal. It's normal. Let everyone know about it so in case they see it incoming, they'll know. Nobody will be shocked. You know, take it and show your friends. Like, look at this. You know, like, look at this. I showed this guy my tits and he has it all over you know what I mean? Like, it is nothing for anyone that hasn't done anything wrong to feel bad about, right? So that's how come I know it couldn't be somebody that know me that will do these things to me, because they would know that they can't affect me in this manner, right? Anyways, let's go back to the spell work that they will do. These people, and mind you, I'm a widow. I'm a widow since 1999. I was a widow. Okay? I, in December of 1999, I became a widow. I never married again. Ever got married again. Right? Um, the narcissist will get his sister, I'd say like a narcissist or a demon or an idiot or whatever. Them, it's open game. You could call them whatever you want, right? 'Cause they put themselves in that position. So you could just call them whatever you want, right? And so these people now, they will go out, right? And they want to entangle themselves with you, you know? So they will go and get their sister to pretend she's you and get married. You understand? And then you running around, you don't even know about these people, but when you getting on the elevator, you know that this cox, ooh, child, this person is always coming on the elevator when you're getting on because they got you on the camera, right? So they'll come and they'll go to like they'll they'll just come and get on the elevator and come off the elevator same time acting like you know them. And you don't know them. Mm-mm. Some of them will even go as far as to make reason to talk to you. Like the other day, I was coming out the building, and I seen this person coming to the building. I think I told the story, so I'm not even gonna go over it again. Anyways, He was talking about hitting his dog, and so no, I did not hit his dog with the door. And he just wanted to talk. And I'm not into talking with no rapist, because this is the only building, or perhaps there's more, that the assaulter, the rapist, can look at you on the elevator in the morning and tell you, I want to tell you hi. But they can't tell me hi. No, 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 they can't tell me nothing. Because as the elevator opened and I see a rancid pig in there, I just say, no, it's okay. Thank you. I'm waiting for something. Or I won't say nothing at all. I would just look in his face and refuse the elevator. You know, and I don't find that to be much different than myself before. I mean, the only thing before is I do it with a smile. But now I just do it straight poker faced, right? So before I'd be like, nah, it's okay. Oh, let me get on with you. Wait for me. Great participant of the facade, of the matrix. Big participant. I was, yes, 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 yes. Oh, yeah. I was a participant. Yeah. They I wake up into, I don't know, if you check down my videos, you'll even see one of the cover photos where I have the intravenous mark right in the vein of my feet. I have another one with the intravenous in my hand, right? Clear it was an intravenous right on the vein, like, the pain. And then I remember how many times I woke up and here, swollen and in pain. And I was like, wow, what's going on? I must have hit my hand so bad on the wall or when I was sleeping. I, and all the time it wasn't that. It was the intravenous, because I had a hole right here, like a scab, where a cold that was healing. And I was like, no, it's because of, I must cut it, hit the wall. No, it's a form of spell work, right? They have their anesthesiologists. They got their doctor friends. They got their participants. They got the people to move you around. They got the people to have their big old parties while they got you in the back, all turned over while they're abusing you and all kinds of stuff like that. And then they all think it's some sort of joke. But then, hear what? My ass or my rectum or my anus or my vagina, my crotch, my punani is not connected to my mental space. So them digging at it and pillaging, ripping out the babies, going in, it was all a part of spell work. And all to do one thing, to make me, Sharon Gordon, who had 7 children before I was 25. Do you know how much things I had to go through? Hey, come on. Come on. That's why I'm sure they didn't know me. They couldn't know me. Because anybody that know me means I don't wrap up in them kind of things. So even if you put me in a freight box tonight and put fish in my crotches before you put me in the freight box, right? I am not shook. I feel more bad for you that participated in that spell work. Because I wouldn't, hey, don't care what they tell me, I would. They gonna say, oh, you're getting $1 million tomorrow. Yo, I look at them and tell them, hey, listen to me, hey, go about your business, hey, buddy. You want to put me in jail? If I'm going on my own. Huh? Do you think somebody could come and tell me, well, you know, Patricia's a bitch, you know, and then I would pick it up on myself to go and affect Patricia because one lousy whore bitch said to me that Patricia's a bitch. Now, come on. Come on. That doesn't make me look sensible. So when they're like, oh, they targeted you for years, they told this and this and this. Sweetheart, sweetheart, you see, if they can't find nothing bad, they try to make it. It's a form of spell work. So it's like, what the hell? What do you mean she's not on drugs? What do you mean she just smokes weed? What do you mean she just calls the weed guy? No, 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 no. She must be doing something. Follow her. Follow her. Listen. What do you mean she's not doing? What do you mean she doesn't steal? What do you mean she's not doing these things? No, 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 no. Listen. Get somebody in there to drug her and rape her. Pay her boyfriend. Let him let you in. Let him rape her. Listen to me. Even get rid of that baby. Get somebody to go to the islands where she's going on vacation. Get that baby out. I don't give a shit if you have to kill it. I don't care what you do with it. Adopt it off to somebody there. Throw it in the garbage. Give it to the church to kill. Whatever you want to do with it. I don't care. Just get rid of it because she's put up a complaint. And if they find the baby, that means I'm going to lose my job. So get rid of it. So it goes from me being looking 9 months pregnant to what the hell's going on? I'm burning and burning inside, burning, little spotting, burning, burning. And then when I'm going to leave the islands, there's these two girls standing with two babies, you know, standing by the store. And I was like, hey, Evangelos, look, why are these girls? They must be looking for the baby's father, eh? Because why are they there? Why would this time the guy knew that they took the babies out of me and they knew they were leaving them in Jamaica and they put another fetus inside and sent me on my merry way and abandoned my children, right? And because they were doing it repetitively, spell work, repetitively, putting another fetus in, I was calling the doctor like, oh, the doctors left me pregnant for 3 years. Stupid. That time they were harvesting. Spell work, right? I feel bad for some of the women. I won't mention the breed of them, but they're always walking around with these bellies. And I'm wondering, what is this? What is this? Where they get that from? But now I'm saying to myself, the doctors, or should I say, who cares? They don't give a shit about me. Maybe they'll take care of you. If you're sick, go to the doctor. Okay? If you have any aches and pains in your body, you go to the doctor. If you're feeling anything, go to the doctor. But I myself, right? I'm done with that. I have done that. And they will not make a fool out of me one more time again. It's like, what do you say? Like, I'm speaking English here. Like, I'm speaking English here. Like, I didn't just come here from wherever. Like, I've been here. Are you telling me that the kicking the breast milk and the rolling over and the tumbling in my belly and the pressure in my vagina is 6-inch fiber? 6 inch, you know? 6 inch, huh? 6 inches, huh? But all of a sudden in the night, that's gone. It disappeared. I'm back to, you know, feeling normal, but I still have a belly. And then all of a sudden the belly gets big again. I'm like, what the fuck? Come on. They got me again. But all this time I was waking up feeling assaulted, abused, move around, dragged. Like these people are cowards. Do you think they could come to me? Don't care how much money is in their pocket, what title they have. They can't knock the door and say, I'm going to assault you. No, they have to send somebody in to tranquilize you, give you a molly, do this. Even they have the hypnotist, they have all kinds of people working for them. Me, I'm not in it. You see, the things that they want to portray in my life is because they know, as God is my witness, that I, Sharon Gordon, do not participate in darkness. And I'm still beautiful. You see? The thing is, like, they try to do this and they try to do that, but they're forgetting God and they're forgetting the will of man. Right? I'm not willing to lie down for no one, regardless of the spell work that they perform. Listen to me. You know, I dreamt that I was dragged outside and put in a tent and everybody was raping me. Yeah. Yeah. And I wake up and what do I see in the park? A tent. Okay. And again and again. And I was wondering, how am I dreaming this thing? Is it because I'm seeing it? No. It's because that's what was being done to portray me to be somebody that would actually sleep outside, which I've never in my life. My dear, I have never. You understand? Okay. So, and then these dirty, nasty, stinking bitch I could talk about, oh, they think DF is a bum. Me? Me, Sharon Gordon? Me, Sharon Gordon? I left a whole closet of clothes in Montreal and came here with less than a backpack of clothes, okay? With all my funds being eaten up by animals, okay? Right? And I didn't falter. I didn't go down. If it's one shirt a month, I will buy it. I would get it, right? But I'm not going to go out there to steal. I'm not going to go sleep with the old man upstairs or downstairs around the corner and make $1. I'm not going to go in a hotel and drug a guy to take away his money, right? I'm not going to go and especially do these things to hurt people, right? So I'm good. How could they think that they could bother me? I feel bad for them because they have to live with their decisions. I'm living with mine, right? But they have to live with theirs. And I feel so bad for them that this is the decisions that they have made, right? I feel terrible, but it took me a long time to really understand what was going on because I'm not a person get out there and start talking and run into brick walls. No, no. So when I have to sit down and really contemplate and look into things and level them off in within myself, not within yourself, right? Because a lot of people will come up with a lot of advice, but to me, it's all trash. It's all garbage, right? I'm not here to perform your moves. So I hear even some people online when they're delivering their little message, they're so angry. And I'm like, why are you angry? Why are you angry? Right? Are you angry because you watch this stuff go down? Why are you angry? Because I'm upset about it. I'm disappointed. I'm disgusted. Right? But I didn't do any of that. Those weren't my decisions. I would never abandon my children anywhere. So you know it's a plot, right? Spell work, right? See, I didn't even know they were after me. You see? But after this pregnancy and the baby going missing and the neglect of health care, and it started just slamming on me. And the more pressure I was under, the more understanding I I I I I received. You understand? The more pressure I was under, the more understanding, the more, not say I understand why they did it, but I have more understanding of what was going on. And with this understanding of what going on, simply, slowly today, I can bring it to you and let you understand its spell work. You will be in your house and say, like, you pay your bill, you paid your hydro bill, right? All of a sudden, or no, say you know you're going to pay your hydro bill, you may be back 1 month or something, or you know you're going to pay, right? And then your hydro turns off, okay? Then you call them and they say something like this. You look out for these things. But you called and you canceled your order. You canceled, you called and you canceled your whole, um, you know, your services. And you'd be like, no, I didn't call and cancel my services. They'll be like, yeah, you called, let's see here on Thursday, da 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 da. So this is a way, form of gang stalking, form of spell work. This is for the one them in the back that's thinking about abracadabra. It's not abracadabra. It's not abracadabra. The evilness, some like all my time, I've always like, oh, I like that person's music. Oh, I like that person's thing. Never when I open up my mouth and say, oh, I like that person's music, may I think like, oh, I like that person like sexually or blah 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 or anything like that, right? But they will take photos of you and send it even to entertainers. They don't care. They'll send to everybody, and they try to get them to employ their services of raping you, right? And then they'll be so boastful about it because they think that, oh yeah, this is gonna fuck her up for sure. They would make a whole fucking comedy show talking about they be giving you left and right and left and right and left while they're raping you and stuff, right? And they think they're cute. They think they're cute. They actually think they're cute, right? But you see me, I don't even joke in business. It's done. Why? You see what time of night it is, and I'm up, right? I know when to get my sleep now, right? Enough so I can at least maintain my beauty and keep the narcissist spell work from out of my vicinity, out of my private spaces, especially in between my, right? Because these people, it looked like, oh, they were having fun. Because when you don't know, you're like, oh God, I'm so tired. You take off all your clothes, sleep naked. Wake up, your vagina's wet. You're sweaty. You feel like you've been through it. You're like, oh, you can't even stop in the shower. You're holding on to the fucking wall. You know, many times it happened to me. Like, oh my God, I'm so tired. Spell work. All spell work. Yeah. Yep. Yep. There's so much. And I guess there's enough time before I die for me to tell you the whole story. Right? That these people are gross. All I have to say. Like, they have no morals. They have no sense of consequence. They're on a high horse. I don't know. You know, they're on a high horse. They're underneath a whole umbrella of fuckery, and they're just like they're just a little bit too much for me. Like me, like personally, if I today became a billionaire, right? I will be practicing never to be like any person with money and wicked. If I see myself turning in that way in an inch, I will stop myself. Mm-mm. I was like, oh, child, I'm going to do this. I'm going to have a production. I'm going to make I won't tell you. And I'm going to do this. And I'm going to do that. And I'm going to do, I had so much plans for myself. I didn't know all the time that every time I was, my business I tried to start? And every time it's some problem, I'm wondering, like, what the hell? Like, what the hell? You know what I mean? It's like narcissists will use your money when they steal it, right? Buy a house. Well, you rent a house, right? The narcissist will go ahead and buy it, right? Just to kick you out, right? The, they're so demented and so like, the problem. I'm not blaming it all on this, but I know I have a sister that has an issue. Yes. And the issue is she watched too much soap operas. So much soap opera. Like, I used to be like, did Rachel marry somebody else and then go back and marry Mac and they go back and join this one and then go to that? No, oh, all my children in another world, this right, Rachel. After a while, I was like, I think about 19-ish. And I was like, you know what? I'm not watching this shit anymore. It's nonsense. They're too vindictive. They're wicked. They dream up things to kill each other, poison each other. So you see the people that lived on this drama, the young and the restless, the this and the that. In those things, you find all kind of corrosion. Oh, I don't want him to marry her to marry this one, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna set her up, drug her, and put her with this man, this man, this man. So that you know what I mean? It's a soap opera type of thing. It's a disease that comes from there. Like, thank God I stopped watching it when I was a certain age because it helped me to not be like that. Right? There's nothing they could do to me. What? Because they have to understand that everything great is within me as it is within you. Like, what they gonna do? What they gonna do? Send somebody to sexually assault me? They done it, right? What are they gonna do? Send somebody to just assault me physically? They have done it. What are they gonna send somebody to do? Drug me and let people rape me and collect the money? They have done it. What are they gonna do? Hire a hitman to come and kill me? They have done it. What are they gonna do? Hire people, Pokemon Go, or whatever, to follow me? Huh? Come on. They did it. Right? They already took the kid out of my belly. I don't know if they killed him. Right? I'm smiling because it's very sad. But I'm smiling because I'm not letting them understand that nothing they do can hurt me. Nothing. They have done it all. They have done it all. You understand? Um, they have done it all. You just have to watch on TV. You'll know that they put an intravenous in my feet and sexually assaulted me. Yeah, they want you to know these things. That's why they post stuff that you say you send them a naked photo, whatever they post it, because they want you to know what they've done. Because they think it's going to hurt you. But what they didn't know was the minute they show what they done, they have hurt their own self. Right? The minute they posted what they have done, they have hurt themselves. The minute they go on stage and talking about punching somebody while they're raping them, they have done it to themselves. Who am I? I'm just here living my own life. I didn't file a complaint on them, but because of them and their own selves talking about tell the girl in the back, that's the girl that's getting goddamn raped in the back, right? And they coming out accepting awards, right? Let me tell you, it is nothing to do with me. I don't care. Tomorrow they could have posted, like I say, they could post it tomorrow for general John public. I don't care. It has really nothing to do with me. It really doesn't. I look and say, oh, look at that. They post me naked over there. Yeah, those stupid idiots. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? You can't do nothing. You can't do a damn thing. They can't do nothing. They can't do a damn thing. No. What are they going to do? Eh? Shimmy down from the roof to the balcony? Huh? They already did that. I have to come up with new ways all the time to scare the house. They already done it. Right? What are you going to do? Send the police car to drive up close behind me when I'm going to pick up a kid? Huh? I'm going to pick up my grandson. They turn around and see them behind me. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing behind me? Eh? I'm not scared. I ain't scared. Some people be like, oh, the police pussy. I ain't scared. I ain't shook. Yeah? The other day, I watched a video with this, I'll just say gyal, because she has no respect for herself and she has a mental issue. She says, I don't know. I don't know what happened in 2020. I don't know. I just don't know if it's this. She tried to tell my story and she tried to say she don't know. Well, I'll tell you. I'll tell you. So she yelled it. As I go down on my knees, I pray to God. Sun start dancing, electricity shut off everything. Yeah, you know why? Because I've God in my heart and I fear of God in my soul. And everything of my being feels Him when I pray. So that's why she can't explain it. And I can't explain her dirty story neither. I can't explain how she have the mental illness, ecopraxic, copycat. I can't explain why she would feel like one woman should be assaulted and then she should go and pick up herself and throw herself into that role to gain, right? Because supposedly they know the format, how to gain. You know, a lot of people, they know that if they were you, they can make a lot of money because they know how to sell their ass, basically, right? But you see, in all that's going on, I'm still beautiful. I'm still me. I'm still okay. I'm good. You see, every time I look in the mirror, I'm good. I'm like, yeah. They kind of messed up my face a little bit because look like they were doing something like this or something to my face, right? So I knew it. I was like, no, they're doing something to my face. And the only person I heard say something about that was NC, because yeah. And then there was another girl, right? She talked about, oh, she had Scorpio in a headlock, because she had Scorpio. These people are coward bitches. They're dirty, dirty girls. Like most of them are nasty. You know, because I would never put myself in that kind of predicament. But listen, entertainers like them, they sleep with those, and then they worry about, oh, she take my money, oh, she's such a bitch, she want this, and she ain't do this, she can't clean anything. How they wonder that? How they wonder that? How do they wonder that? Right? Yeah, because they want to come around me and rape me. You understand? Because my Kegel's great, right? And then think that after all that, we can actually come and associate and talk. Like, oh yeah, we could have a relationship, and because I met you while I was raping you, huh? Could you see that happening? Could you see it? So, and these people that have channels that even say that out of their mouth, it's kind of like, so you would take a guy that raped you before, you would accept him into your life? You would do that? Because that's them, you know. They don't care. If it's an entertainer can rape any one of them right now. Yeah? If you have money, you can rape any one of these content creators there. Any one of them. They're willing. Okay? But not this one. Keep your money, keep your ass in check over there. You see, anyone that assaulted me, don't come near me, you know? I expect. Oh, I'm so sorry. And no problem. You go on with your sorry ass. Go away with your sorry ass. Thank you so much. Like, bye. You have a good one with your sorry ass. But don't come to me. Oh, no, no, no. This, can you go to a Karen and tell the Karen that she was right when she wrong? Huh? No. So how that means these girls are saying something about themselves that everyone needs to listen to. They're saying this person assaulted you. This person did something very bad to you. This person did this, but you're going to end up with this person. Yeah. Oh, come on now. They're just telling you what they will do. That means that their man can come, well, a man, as long as he has money or status, can come along, right? And rape the shit out of them. Call him next week and say, listen, yeah, you see, it was magical, that rape, you know? It was magical. So I think we should make it like permanent, like so I can rape you like anytime I want. Like, yo, that's what I'm talking about. Back up, like, back off, back off, back off. I'm a nun. When I mean none, none dick, none frigging, none sex. Yeah, none. Yeah, that's why they want to come and intrude on me. Yeah. Because they're like, oh, I want to do it. I want to be the first one. And they don't care about their life, their wife, their kids. They don't even care because they don't understand, right? That their kids, their daughters in jeopardy. Once you do that, you rape or you agree or you enable, you leave your family open for all kind of atrocities. And it's not because I'm saying that or I'm going to do it. No, but I'm just saying that it is the will of the way of the land, of the way of the how, of the go. I don't know if you, that's just what I got from God. It's the way of the land, of the will, of the way, of the go, of the land. and how it goes. You can't, you cannot participate in these things and something doesn't come back, right? Do you think it is okay to hurt somebody for money? Come on. Do you think so? All these things, like even the guy that goes into a store and robs a store. Come on now, guys. Come on, guys. The store only has $100, $200, $300. Even if the store have $1,000, the law have a consequence for that $1,000, and it's not nice. It's not worth the $1,000. It's not worth $1,000, man. You're gonna get 1,000, 2,000, whatever, and it's gonna be six guys going in there, and you gotta split up that 2,000 in between six guys. You see, I'm gone off from spell work into something else, right? But it's just like that. It's just like that. So we call this one a conversation. This will start out as spell work, but basically it's just a conversation in between me and the screen and and the thoughts. You know what I mean? It's like it does have something to do with spell work because you see, even the spell work has consequences, and this is what I want everyone to know, and especially the young ones. So when they come and they say to you, "Come with me, we're gonna go and do this, that, and the other thing," you say no, because it's spell work, and they're trying to mess you up. They're gonna take you right to places you don't want to be. Conspiracy is not nice, right? It's not okay to jump on somebody's bandwagon to hell. So everybody's just gotta just know that when people do their wickedness, there's consequences. For spell work, there's consequences, especially when you get caught, right? These people, will steal your kid and name your kid some fucked up stuff like some nasty. I don't know. I just like, and your kid is with some filthy kind of people, and you don't even want to associate with that. And I do. I have. If you need any help, if you need any kind of help, like help with justice, you call the police. If you need to go to the doctor, you go to the doctor. If you're feeling pain, anything that happens to you, need to go, right? It, for me, is where I went before and where I went plenty of times. And I see the reaction and I see the response and I see, you know, and then I say to myself, you know what? I'm playing their game. Because they have a game playing there that's called The Matrix. I'm playing it with them. Like I said in the beginning, I was fully in there. I was all about The Matrix, right? Until it was my turn to wake up, step on my wooden glasses, or make a pinhole in my wooden glasses and start peeking out to finally just burning them, right? I got white babies out there. I got all kinds of babies. Doesn't matter that I'm black or whatever. I have all kinds. And I'm just hoping that they're well. And I think I'll leave it at that. I think 55 minutes is a lot. That's the most talking I did in a long time. I'm not even sure I'm going to put the video out. I got to listen to it again. Make sure not no harsh curse words are out there. And then I'm going to put it out. All right, so this is Sharon here with something new. And I want everyone to like bless up, be happy, especially the people that are living in like the hot climates and stuff, and they shouldn't be fighting, you know. They shouldn't be arguing or calling out each other and anything like that, because to me I think they're all great. Like wow, I mean I really, especially some of the reggae artists, oh child, I think these guys are really good, and they can really put a message in there, you know. Um, so I watch a couple videos. I see some little, but I'm really not in that kind of stuff, and I don't like it. I think that everybody should just be really happy and grateful for the lives that they have, right? And hope, and if there's any wrongdoing there, just correct the wrongdoings and move on, right? It's no sense of animosity, hate, screeching, analyzing people's work, and this one is better than that one is better than this one. This, you know, it's just all, especially in my country where I come from. They should know about Mr. Brown, right? And you know what Mr. Brown does, right? So you see when Mr. Brown come around and shuffle up shit and cause all kind of problems. They should know. It's just Mr. Brown. He's just causing all kind of problems, right? So everybody get all up in arms. Mr. Brown, Mr. Brown will first come and tell you, Jack said this about you. Jack didn't say nothing, you know. But then Jack, then you're gonna come on and say, "Oh, Jack is a this that," and then Jack's gonna be like, "But that one this is a this because I didn't say nothing." And then next one, Jack is a liar. Jack, they said that Jack said it because Mr. Brown came, and I trust Mr. Brown. But whoa, Mr. Brown man, he's at work. So come on, peeps. Everybody's good. Everybody good at what they do. As long as they do it honestly, you know, it's everything good. You know, it's everything, Chris. You know, it's everything, Corey. It's just the wicked people. There's some wicked people that get in at some place there and they're causing problems, right? To make it look so bad. You know? To make it look so bad. And then the way it looked like everybody was involved. Like, ugh. But still, I wish everybody the best. Take care. Have a good night. And bless up. Bless up. And bless up again. And have a good night. Love and light. This is Sharon. This is the dear. This is the Empress. This is who I am. And I'm here for the good people. One day I'm going to have a live, right? Whenever they let me. And we're going to have a conversation. Okay? One of these days, man, we'll do. Or we'll tape a live and then put it up. How's that? Because I can't put out, they won't let me do lives. I don't know. But some of these girls, right? Oh, child. They're out there slandering people, cussing people, and they can do live. Huh? One time I heard this girl on live, beach, 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 beach. I was like, okay. Okay. Here's a report. Here. Because we don't need to hear that. You could turn it on and you're like, oh, you have your title, let me press on it. And you hear all this. You're like, whoa. Who and you was arguing there, buddy? You should just get off the line and go and argue with them. And then when you're done, get back online. Anyway, peace, love, and light. And I wish you many, many, many good years, right? And all us good people got to do is live up. That's it. Huh? That's it. That's it. That's it. Anyways, love and light.